Now a story you'll see only on Eyewitness News.
There is new reaction this morning to the investigation into a deadly fire in Warwick. On Wednesday, we learned faulty electric wiring was to blame for the February fire that killed 4 young adults and a baby.
Tragedy touched several communities across the state, and the families are still mourning the loss months later.
Eyewitness News reporter Catherine Sotnick spoke exclusively with one family member and has more from the West Bay Mobile Newsroom.
Well, Lisa Baldelli Hunt is calling the investigation to this extremely tragic fire very, very thorough. Still, the reality of what happened up there on the second floor, the reality of this fire is very, very painful.
It's difficult. It's extremely difficult.
The images of the burnt-out house where the 4 young adults and baby were killed still vivid for Lisa Baldelli Hunt, the aunt of victim Dan Janik. The loss of her nephew and his girlfriend and their baby girl Annabelle, still months later, surreal.
You just imagine the doors going to open and they're going to come home.
The State Fire Marshal's office says the cause of that fire along Buttonwoods Avenue in Warwick was accidental. The problem starting 10 years ago when the house was rewired and started in the first floor wall that separated the dining room and living room. Although painful, Baldelli Hunt says the investigation was thorough.
They were determined from the beginning that they were going to take all the time they needed to be certain that the finding was correct. And that was very important to our family.
She also commends the firefighters first on the scene.
They're human beings too, and I'm sure it was very difficult, for them to go to the house and see what they had to see.
The victims were all asleep when the fire started that cold February night, and even though the problem may have existed for years, the family that lives in the home may have never noticed the slow, dangerous burn in the wall.
Why at that moment? Why when they were sleeping? Why not another part of the day? Why not a different day?
So months later, the question is why? The fire marshal's office is also calling this type of fire extremely, extremely uncommon. Reporting from the West Bay Mobile Newsroom from Warwick, I'm Catherine Sotnick, Eyewitness News.